Welcome guys to another episode of Tales of Middle-earth, and we are back to continue on our saga of Whispers in the North, our narrative campaign for Battle Companies. As you know, I'm your channel host Adam, and again I have with me my wonderful sidekick in crime for this right now, Mike. How's it going, dude?
Great.
Well, it's awesome. I see you almost every other week or every week.
Wait until I get back working.
Don't tell me that. It'll make me sad. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
Only weekends off, man.
So as we just said, we are carrying on the Whispers in the North narrative campaign, and if you've been following that, the last match we had Rivendell and Thranduil's Halls meet up into with a battle up against 3 cave trolls and a whole bunch of fell wargs.
Some nasty cave trolls.
Some nasty cave trolls, because they were getting a lot of sixes. A lot of sixes were happening, and the forces of good actually lost that match. And now we're reeling and we're on the defensive and fleeing from the trolls and the fell wargs. So this match today is Hold the Line, and what we're using that to represent. So we are playing a slightly modified version of Hold the Line, and I say slightly modified because on round 4, Mike will have some fell wargs and a cave troll coming in from behind the good force. So again, it's going to be Thranduil's Halls and Rivendell, and they're going to be trying to get across the board. So Mike's Oryx warbands with Kardash and Raguk will be in the center of the board, 6 inches deployed there, and my guys will be on the southern board edge and have to escape with more than 33% of their guys getting off the northern board edge. The chase though is on because the fell wargs are coming from behind with a cave troll as well from the last scenario. So these guys are running away and fleeing for their life. All the guys that get off the far end, they do, I believe, from the book, gain an experience for that. Yeah, let me just double check. Yeah, so any models that successfully escape the board via the northern board edge will gain 1 additional experience. So
super sweet.
Yeah, so there's no draws. It's strictly I either get more than 33% guys off the board, or I don't get 33% guys off the board and you're the winner. The game ends until I have no attackers left on the board, whether they've escaped or they've died. So that is that. So how about we show you the board, show you the armies, and get right in the match from there. First of 2 of the factions that I'll be playing today, so it is the High Elf faction. So up front here, we have Cuthalion, who is the guy with the bow. He has a leg wound, so his movement's only 5. He's going to be hobbling along across this board, so that's going to slow down the guys a little bit, unless I say, meh, peace out and leave them behind, but elves don't do that. Up next is Elwing. Elwing is represented by the armored Glorfindel model here. So I should say actually Cuthalion with his leg wound also has pinpoint shot and Nordal fighting style, or Nordalian.
Yeah, Nordalen.
Yeah,
I forget.
But he has a fighting style for that, so he doesn't. When he gets his when we give him an elfin blade, he doesn't take the minus. No, he doesn't have one yet. He doesn't get the -1 for fighting two-handeds. Over here, Elwing doesn't have anything except for the extra might points, which is really, well, he has an increased fight. He's fight 6, D6, 2 attacks, so that's pretty good. We need to get him a shield, though. Oh, he does have a shield now. That's awesome. Did not know. Over here we have Angrod. So he has a shield, Elven Blade, Rally to Me, and Courageous. And then over here we have Fingirl, who's just a regular High Elf with Elven Blade, and then Eridane back here with Armor and Bow. And then back here we have Finarful, who is missing this game, and Penor, who is also missing this game for the High Elves. Here we are with the Wandering Host of Thranduil's Halls. So starting off here we have Arendir, which is my leader for the Wandering Host. So he has the Elven Blade, Elven Cloak, Heavy Armor. So he's move 6, fight 5, strength 4, d6, 1 attack, 1 wound, 5 courage, 2/2/1. We would have Anwell in this match, but he's missing this match. Then over here we have Idril. So Idril has Heroic Presence, and so that gives everybody within 6 inches of him +1 courage. No, gives... I'll have to double check Heroic Presence. I think it's like a Heroic Combat every turn is what it does, actually. So he has 2 might as well, and Protect Our Borders. And then we have Feanor over here, who's just a newly appointed hero with 1 fate. Then we have Nailoth with an arm wound, lead by example, so he gives a +1 courage to everybody within 6, and rally to me. And then in the back I have Galadane, who's been upgraded to a Palace Guard with spear and shield. I have Tolkien, who is my Mirkwood elf with bow. And then I have Celestar with Palace Guard, again with a shield and elven blade. And then Boreal with the elven glaive. And Urian, not Urine, as I mentioned last game by accident, but Urian, which is just a Mirkwood elf with shield and elven blade. So that is the Mirkwood elves of the Wandering Host. And here we are with the orcs that are setting up within 6 inches of the center of the board and trying to stop the elves from getting across to the north side. So what do you have?
We pretty much have like what you get for pretty much everyone.
Yep.
Minus this guy is our orc tracker. I still don't have an orc tracker model.
Yep.
He's pretty easy. He's got the helmet on, so we know.
Yep.
We've got Raguk. He doesn't have a shield right now because he's still got that arm wound.
So you need him to die. So I'll try to kill him this game.
I technically need him to die. He's still a beast though. He's been pretty good. And we have newly acquired here Kardash on his warg, so he's
right down
chilling
there.
out in the back there.
Nice.
And then, that's pretty much actually it. They're pretty straightforward.
What abilities do our Raguk and Kardash have?
I gotta check this. I forget. No. So Raguk, he has Harbinger of Evil, which is actually pretty sweet. -1 to courage.
Yep.
Elves, it's a little harder on.
Yep.
And he's got D7. Now he's got -1 because of the arm wound, so he'll be D6 without the shield. He's 2 might, 1 will, 1 fate.
Okay.
Nothing. And he's strength 4, I guess. So
that's
he does
pretty
have
good.
The bonus.
Does.
He's got heavy armor and no shield for now.
Okay.
And Kardash, he was a tracker. He's got D5 now, though, from the heavy armor upgrade. He does have a concealing cloak, but as we know, on a warg, it doesn't really work.
Come into play, yeah.
He's got his bow, lethal aim, so he does get the free might for, like, you know, if you want to might it on, like, a to wound or to hit kind of roll. He's got 3 might, 1 will, 1 fate.
That's pretty good.
And he's got +3 on shoot, actually.
Yeah, that's shoot value 3+ is awesome as well. So we'll show you the second portion of Mike's army next. And the second portion of Mike's army here, so these guys will be coming in on round 4, moving on from the southern board edge. He has 8 fell wargs, or wargs I should say, not fell wargs, just regular wargs, and 1 cave troll. So those represent the wargs and cave troll from the last match that are attacking the elves and trapped the elves in the last match. So they will be coming on round 4 from the southern board edge. Here we are with the board that we are playing with. Mike has already deployed his warband in the center there, so he's within 6 inches of the board, so it is just a forested sort of area. So we're considering the north side of the board is going to be that, where the trees are, so the elves are trying to run to the cover of the trees, but they have to get across the board before they get attacked. So, Mike's already deployed. I move on at the end of round 1 movement phase. So we'll see who has priority next. Alright, here we are, priority turn 1. Let's see what happens. I got a 4, 2, Mike 6. He's going to be going first.
I love these dice.
So during the movement phase, just as an FYI, I am calling a heroic march with Eridair, blah, and then Elwing as well. So when they come on, they will be moving on an extra 3 inches of movement. End of round 1 movement phase is what the board looks like. I sort of have like 3 groups going across at this point in time, and Mike is measuring, I'm assuming, is shooting. So the high elves are moving over here. The part of the Wandering Host thrown into his halls is over here, and then the orcs are sort of starting to circle around there to set up a roadblock. These 3 here are coming up the side, and we'll see what happens to them. So we'll come back with shooting next. Orc here, first shot is going to be in that elf there, so that is, I believe, that is Urian. So
5+.
you got a 5+ shot. That's a cock 6.
I was like, oh, that's a 6. That's not.
Dice again. Oh, man, that's a 3, so nothing. It misses.
Alright, I'll do my orc tracker.
Okay.
He's 4+.
Yeah, who are you shooting into?
Over here. We'll just shoot into the front.
Into Elwing or into Angrod?
Oh, he's higher D, isn't he?
They're both actually. Yep.
Doesn't matter then. Okay. I'll just shoot.
Okay, so Angrod here. And misses.
And
Kardash is shooting next, and you're going to shoot into Angrod here.
3+.
Yeah. Hits.
Hits.
Alright. You need 6s.
6s? Okay, and I do have a free might if I
get
a 5. There's 5.
There's a 5. Alright, so Angrod has 1 fate, 1 wound, so let's see what happens. He is good. Alright, so there's no combats this phase, so we gotta do priority for next, so I have priority. Do you have any heroics that you're gonna call?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna call a heroic march with my guys again. Idril over here, he's going to be calling a heroic march. Over here we have Kuthalion, who's going to be calling a heroic march. And then, yeah, and I think these guys are just going to move normally, just because that's the best that they can do. So here we are at the end of the movement phase. Idril and those guys moved up. They're 9 inches up this way. Then the ward charged into Urian here, and the ward has spear support from that guy. These orcs are starting to come across. Those 3 stayed stationary because I believe that Kardash wants to get some shots in. And then Raguk and the other orcs here are just positioning to probably charge these guys next round. So we'll come back with shooting phase next. This guy here is going to shoot into Angrod over here.
5+.
5+, yep. Nope.
Nothing. Or a tracker.
Or a tracker on Angrod as well. It's hit.
It does hit.
Let's see, you need 6. That's Cox. I would have wanted that 1 though. No, nothing. And then we got Kardash over here. Are you shooting into the guy?
Yeah, okay. We'll do the same thing.
Absolutely. I'm hoping not. No.
I can't even mite it. So.
Over here, the warg has 3 attacks on Urian because of the spear support, and I'm going to be shielding, so let's see what happens. You got the bar at a 6, I got it at a 6, and I take the fight to on fate value. So, if you haven't seen, these are the new Blackfyre Productions D6s. We also have new loony dice, so if you don't know what a loony is, that is a type of Canadian currency. And then in my other pocket, because we are a Canadian YouTube channel, we also made ourselves some nice little Canada flag logos there, which is what I am loving. I love the red on those. So just got to show off the dice a little bit. But with that said, they are pushed back, and we will roll for priority for next turn. I got a 4 to your 4. So you get it. This is what the board looks like at the end of the movement phase on turn 3. So the ward charged into Tolkien over here, and then we got Urian over here with 1 spear support, and we got that is Idril on 2, and then over here we had Raguk charge in on Angrod, who was then charged in by Aradir, as well as spear support with my Palace Guard, as well as the Mirkwood Elf over there. And then everybody else just sort of charging around. So we trapped, Naeloth ran around, trapped the warg here. Kuthalion charged in. We got a spear support as well there, as well as the High Elf that was charged by the warg. So we'll see what happens. Come back with shooting next, if there is any by Mike. Going in the shoot phase, you have 2 shots here. Raguk is going to shoot first, or what?
I'll just throw both. Kardash will be Blackfyre,
okay.
And then Green needs
Are they both going into this Palace Guard here?
Yeah,
so both going into Galadane, okay. And so, let's see what happens. Alright, so Kardash hits. You need it in the way for the combat.
I do.
So, 1, 2, 3 hits combat. 4, 5, 6, it goes through.
Yeah. Can't see it.
It's a 4.
Cool.
So you hit Galadane, and you need 6s.
Okay.
Yes.
I do have my free might, and
you
I still
do.
have 3 might.
You do. That's a 4.
I will might free might, and I'll use one of my mites.
Okay, so he is out. Okay, so beginning of combat phase, I have a free heroic combat with the Idril over here, which I'm calling. Over here, Aridane called a heroic combat. Arendir called a heroic strike to counter Raguk's heroic strike as well. So you have priority. I have 2 heroic combats. Do you care what one? I really don't care.
Where we start.
Let's just do this one over here. Okay. You have 2 dice compared to my 1. I'm fighting regularly.
What, are you just fight 5?
Yeah, I think he's fight 5.
I don't even know why.
Yeah, he's fight 5.
You have higher fight regardless.
Yeah. I'm fight 5.
I'm gonna pierce it. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I've rolled a 4.
Dice.
Yep.
Front dice will be piercing.
I can't even mite it up to a 6.
What does he go up by?
By 1. So
Straight
you still.
4?
Yeah, so you need 5s.
Okay.
On the Blackfyre die.
And
there it is.
The one I need.
Let's see if I get a fate roll. That's a 1. No. I can't even take it. No. Can't even take it. That is not good. Going over to this heroic combat. Hopefully this one's better. What do you go up to?
Strike. Yes!
No, yes! No. I need to roll well here.
No!
Yes, I have the higher fight value.
I'm gonna shield.
You're gonna shield. Okay, roll away. You get a 4 highest. I have.
You'll probably be.
I'm hoping 4 highest. There's a 5. So yeah,
I can't
you are trapped. So let's see. I should have rolled those dice separately. So these are Arendir.
He's like.
These are Eredane, the ranger, and then the gold is going
D6,
to be
so
my guy.
Sixes, I believe.
Yeah, I do, I believe. Yeah, so Arendir is strength 6, so my Mirkwood elf ranger can leader there. So he needs 4s, so that's on the red dice.
He's strength 6 now, eh?
She's strength 4.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said
strength 4, so I'll need 5s on the red dice. Where everybody else... oh, and Eredane is also strength 4 because he's a ranger of the north. So he'll need 5s on the silver dice. The gold dice will need 6s.
Okay.
Here we go. All right.
That's 2 wins.
That's 2 wins. So that.
Well, he died. So now he's got a good chance at getting no wins.
I will make sure that Eredane gets his experience, and Arendir was the other one. Actually, I'll give the other one because he rolled a 6 as well. So we'll give him the other experience.
Yeah, wherever you want to give him.
I've been saying that this guy here is Urian, but it's actually Feanor, my hero that got newly appointed. So where do you want to go to? What combat?
We'll just go to the Warg Rider, then the
Okay, so that is Tolkien. Let's see if Tolkien can take it.
2 attacks.
All right, what do you get? You get a 6. I need a 6 here. I do get it.
Nice.
I am wanting to go after the Riders D what?
They're D4 and then D4, I think.
Okay, I'll go after the Rider. Prioritize the
They
Rider.
don't have shield, so go for the Rider, and then you get both, probably.
Let's go. There's a 6,
there you go.
so the Rider's gone, so Tolkien gains an experience. You need to make a courage test for your ward, though, see what happens.
I doubt he'll stay. It's 2 courage.
No, it doesn't stay.
As soon as I saw the...
Feanor versus Spear Support here. And what do you get? You get a 3. I get a 2, you take it. Oh, no.
What's he going to do? All right.
No, no, it's a 2. Going up next, Palace Guard, which is, what is this guy's name? Celistar and Angrod from the High Elves up against the Axe. You are Piercing Strike? Go ahead, see what you get. You get a 3 highest. I get a 6. All right.
He's dead.
What does defense go down to?
5, so he goes down, but he's basically dead if you get a 3.
Yeah. So again,
I think you're good.
Celistar is the gold, and Angrod the High Elf is the red. So needing 3s.
Yeah.
So
one guy definitely killed him, the other guy didn't.
Celistar gains the experience from that one. Elwing over here is up next, and he's going up against Spear Support and Spear Supported Axe Wielding Orc. So
all Piercing Strike and then the Spear Support.
I'll be fighting regularly, so you get a 5. I get a 3. You take it, and he's just gonna move sideways.
Yeah, he's fine. 5.
So he goes up by 3.
So he's strength
6. You need 4s. Nothing.
Of course.
I will take it.
Of course.
Alright, so this combat's the last combat for this phase. So red die is going to be Nail Off. Gold die is going to be the Cuthalion. Blackfyre die is going to be this guy here. And then the brown Gandalf die is going to be Boreal there. So go ahead and see what you get. 4 highest. Let's see if I can beat that. I do with a 6. You are trapped. So let's see what happens. I'll just roll these separately. Going after the Rider. So there's a 4 and a 6. I'm gonna roll it again. See who else gets the wounds though.
Yeah. No,
so right now he has a wound. Yeah. And he's the only one that gets a wound. So because that is a bunch of 3s and 2s there. So that is him.
Do a courage test then for
courage.
The
yeah. Oh, he's staying.
That is actually. Yeah.
Here we are at the end of the round, and this is what the board looks like. So we need to do priority for turn 4. Here we go. I rolled a 1, and you rolled a 3, so it goes to you. During the movement phase, Angrod here is going to use his point of might to call a heroic move. You're not countering, or are you countering? No? Alright. End of the heroic move, this is what the board looks like. I have Cuthalion on this warg here, a bunch of guys on that one Auric over there, so 3 of them in total. So just make sure they're all in base contact properly with Spear Support. And that is Elwing there with a point of might. Angrod just positioned himself here. He has no might left in the center, so that way I could affect everybody. Then over here I have Eredane on Kardash, and then Arendir on that Orc tracker back there. So that is that for my heroic move.
attack. It's just it's just I want to try and win it.
Absolutely. So end of the round, or end of the movement phase, not end of the round for turn 4, and this is what the board looks like. There's no shooting or anything, but the wargs and the cave troll are starting to move on. These two guys here were charged by an orc and spear support each. Over here you saw the heroic move that everybody did to get into position, and then over here we had one orc that charged into Urian there. So, no shooting this phase. We'll come back with combats next. Combat phase, Mike, you're going to call a heroic strike up here?
Yes.
With Kardash. He only has one attack?
One attack. Okay. He's down to 1 might after calling.
Yep. And then I'm going to call a heroic combat with Elwing here on this guy, and Cuthalion on that warg, hoping to take him out and then be able to move up. So, I'm going to just start off with Cuthalion.
Yep.
Okay. And let's see what happens.
All right.
He gets a 3 to your 6. You take it.
This warg is
angry.
Yeah.
He's angry.
Killed my rider.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
So
I need 5s?
Yes, 5s. No. So he just gets pushed back the inch. Next one is Angrod, Palaceguard, and Nailoth. So that is Celestar. So Celestar will be red. Angrod actually will be red. Angrod will, Elwing will be red. The Palaceguard Celestar will be gold, and then Nailoth will be silver. And then can I use your Gandalf die again?
Yep.
That will be
so pumped.
That will be my spear support. I got a 5.
Can you mite it?
I can't mite it, unfortunately. That's it for my might.
6.
No, I take it on fight value. You are trapped. You are trapped, so roll this twice. They do need 5s going around the board. 5s. So that's 3 right there. So that...
that would have been so incredible.
The only one that didn't get it was him. So I'm going to give it to one of my guys. We'll figure it out. Gave that experience to Boreal there, just because he did actually wound him. So we'll see how it goes. So that's where we went with the heroic move for the 3 guys that were in the combat. Where do you want to go to next?
Let's go on the left side.
Left side over here? Okay.
Piercing strike with my front.
Okay, so Tolkien's fighting regularly. So, here we go. Your fight 3?
Fight 3 on both.
Yeah. I got a 3. You
got
already. Higher, 6, so, yeah. Push him back.
Let's see what the Blackfyre goes up by. Wow,
3.
Going up again.
Wow, so you need 4s.
He just wants to kill
Blackfyre needs 4s. Oh, nothing! Nothing! Oh, Tolkien survived somehow.
I will fight with the other one.
I'm gonna fight regularly. So, come on!
Alright, reroll 1s on Blackfyre.
Yep. 3 and a 2, so nothing. So these guys are okay. Gonna do Kardash up against Aaron Deer next. Sorry, Aradane. So...
Do I match you or do I go higher?
You match me!
Of course.
Alright, so we both have 1 attack, so let's see what happens. I got a 4 to your 3. I take it.
Do I spend a might? Or do I save the might?
It's up to you, dude.
You can wound me very easily as a pro.
Well, I need 4s to wound you, right?
That's very easy.
Yeah, 50% chance. And we still...
Who has priority? I do?
You do.
Yeah,
so 1, 2, 3 it goes to you, 4,
yeah,
5, 6 goes to me, right? So...
I'm going to burn it because I
You're going to burn it? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, fight goes to you, 4, 5, 6, me. Goes to you, look at that. So he's just going to...
I have to, right?
He's just going to push back.
I just don't want to risk him taking...
Too far. Too far.
Alright.
Alright.
I have 3 strengths, so 6s,
right? He's D5, so you need 5s. Nothing. So we have Urian up against 1 regular guy. And he gets 2. I got a 5. Can he take it? I need 5s. Nothing. I just push back.
Back, and then the other guy's D3.
Yeah, so Aaron Deer, he has 1 attack.
3.
I got a 4. And he is strength 4, so I need 4s. I do take him out. End of the round, this is what the board looks like. So the wargs are coming in, and we'll start having some play next turn. So let's roll for priority. I got a cock 2, so let's try that again. I got a 2. So we'll see what happens. No might left. We'll see what happens. So here we are at the end of the movement phase. Everybody has been moved or charged. So these guys have been surrounded by wargs. This warg that was here after this guy charged Cuthalion. That warg charged those 2. Yeah. Wargs are swarming in and attacking all of the guys. This warg here tied up Angrod. He charged into Aaron Deer, who was then supported by Nailoth, and this orc charged into those 2. This works hanging out freely. Cave Troll's coming up, and these guys again were charged over there. No shooting, no might on the board, so it's just going to be straight into combats.
Start on the left.
Tolkien up against 2 orcs. You are piercing strike. What do you get? You get a 5 highest. I get a 3.
Alright, what do I go up by? Let's see if I get it a 6 again.
Let's see.
I don't know if you call that
That's cocked, dude. It's cocked. It goes up by 3, so you need
really?
4s.
Although I never get
so the Blackfyre is needing 4s, and the other one's needing 5. No!
Every time
he survives again!
Maybe I just need it to go up by 1.
Yeah. Then we got...
fainting on the Blackfyre.
Absolutely, you got Feanor. So you got a 6. I need a 6! No, that's a 1.
You're not rolling well right now.
I'm not rolling 1 on that side.
Alright,
so you get pushed back.
Roll on Blackfyre.
So that is a 6. So he does have a fate point.
Yeah.
So need 4+. It's a 3. And he has no might to boost it up. Kardash charge, he has 2 attacks. He's going against Arendir and Nailoth. So what do you get your... Oh, you got a 6. I need a 6. No! Yes. My dice rolls are falling out. So they get pushed back.
I need 6. Oh, no, I need 5.
You need 5. Yes. Nothing.
Nothing.
So Eridane and dude, what is his name? Urien up against the orc.
Faint.
You're gonna faint?
Well, because I already.
I'm gonna faint with my silver die, which is going to be.
Lose fight, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna faint with Urien. So.
I think you beat
all right. Can I wound you? Let's
he's
see.
Only D4, so it's pretty easy to wound him. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Not what I wanted for wounds. I wanted Urien to wound up with the 3.
Oh,
so Rod up against the axe guy. What are you gonna do? Okay, you're just fighting regularly.
Oh yeah, sorry, just regular.
Roll the 1, so you do win. So I get pushed back an inch.
6s.
And 1, nothing. Up here next, Celestar is going to be the red die, and Elwayne is going to be the gold die. So go ahead, let's see what you get. You got a 1, I take it. Let's see if I can wound you though. I do need 4s on the gold dice and 5s on the red die. All right, so wow, nothing. That sucks.
That was like mine.
Ariel up against 1 ward. You got a 6. I take it. You're sick. You are rolling lots of 6s.
I am. I'm popping off. Right
let's see if I can get it with a 5. Come on, Boreal, get a 5.
Nice.
There's another 6. So Boreal does get it. Girl over here. He's fighting up against 2 wargs. I need something good. There's a 5. I take it. I'm gonna go for the one that's back this way. And so I'm needing 5s. There it is.
Nice.
Girl takes it. Thalion up against 3 wargs. Let's see what I get. 5. Don't get a 6. That's a cocked 4. So far, he's taking it. Oh, stop this! Makes me nervous. No, I take it. I'm going to take out this warg here, hopefully. Cuthalion is strength 4, so I need 4s. It's dead, so Cuthalion gets experience. Priority, next turn. I got a 5. You got a 6! Wow. What is this? Alright, we'll see what happens with movement. Here we are at the end of the move phase, so this guy here has been surrounded and is trapped. A cave troll managed to get onto Fingrel, and then we have Boreal here that was charged by a warg, then Cuthalion countercharged it. Angrod here was charged by a warg. We have Urien charged by a warg, as well as Eridane charged by a warg. Arendir was charged by the orc, and Kardash charged into Nailoth, and then both these guys, Celestar was charged by a warg, and we have Elwayne charged by a warg as well. So that is that for the movement phase. There's no shooting, so we'll come in combats next. Starting off with the easy combat, Tolkien up against Piercing Strike and a fainting orc, and then 2 spears. So I'm gonna set the bar at a high 2.
I beat it.
You beat me.
I figured I would when I saw the 2.
I'm trapped. All right.
All right. I will do Piercing Strike.
Yeah, it goes up by 1.
Just 1.
Okay. So do you kill him?
Blue die needs what?
5? Well, he's D5, so he goes up to 4. So yeah, they all need 5s. They all need 5s. He's very dead. 3 guys killed him, so one of the orcs.
I will give it to this guy.
Okay, the Piercing Strike guy. Sounds good. Dash up against Nailoth. Nailoth is going to shield. Okay. Get 3.
Very good roll.
I get 3. Take it on fight value. Yep. Arendir's going up against Piercing Striking Orc. What do you get? You get a 1. I take it automatically. Can Arendir get a kill? So you go down by 2. So I'm strength 4. So I need 3s.
3s? I don't even know what my D is now.
He is dead. And Arendir gets another experience. Going up Eridane against 1 warg here. Let's see what happens. You get a 6. Can I get a 6 to counter? I do! Oh, no! Can I kill him on a 4? I don't. I just push him back. Okay. Right. Going into Urien, he was technically supposed to be base contact. What do you get? You get a 4. I get a 2. Oh, you do need 5s, yeah. No. Angrod versus 1 here. Let's see what happens. You get a 5, and I get 6. No. Can I take you out? Angrod has strength 3 and need 5s. There it is. Angrod gets a kill. So 2-on-1 over here. We have Boreal, who is supposed to be in base contact with that work, and Cuthalion. Cuthalion going to be red. Boreal is going to be the gold.
I actually thought that was going to be 1.
You need a 5. What one do you want to go after? Why am I backing you? Yeah, I back up. You don't back up.
But I didn't get it anyway.
Yeah, you got a 4. So, all right.
1-on-1 on the top side there.
This one here?
Yeah, just pick one. That's fine. Oh, you got 2 attacks though.
I have 2 attacks because that is Elwing. So you get a 2. Let's see. Elwing gets a 5, takes it. Can he get a 4 because he has strength 4? He does, and he gets an experience.
So after this,
so we have Celestar up against Felwarg here. 1-on-1. So you get a 6. Mike rolled off camera, just as an FYI, and rolled a 2.
Actually.
And I rolled a 5, but we didn't get it.
I'm fine with you taking it.
No, I won't do that. I won't do that. That's not fair. I roll on camera. So you need 5s.
See, it does matter.
It does matter because he dies. Fingrel is going up against this troll, and so go ahead. You got fight 6 and fire. I need a 6. Can I get a 6? I get a 5. You take it. What are you going to do with him?
Hurl.
You're going to hurl. Where are you going to hurl?
Right into these guys.
All right, you're going to go straight up. You're going to hit all 3 if you get good enough distance. If I get a good...
Yep.
Yes! You get a good distance, so you get... That's 9 inches. You're going to throw him into the rock, because then you're not going to hit him. So, yeah. So you're just going to go straight up this way.
Straight up the line.
All right. This guy here, Fingrel, gets a strength 6 hit, and then which needs 4s to wound. Nothing. And then 3 strength 3 hits, because he does go through all 3 of those guys. And nothing so far, but that looks like a 6. So that is a dead Fingrel.
I love how it's like nothing.
All right, going up here next. So that is Boreal. So let's see if you wound him with a 3. So that is a wound, I think. So
strength 3.
Yeah.
D5.
Yeah, that is a wound. We got Mr. Elwing over here. Nothing, but he is knocked down.
And the last.
And Cuthalion. Nothing, but he is knocked down as well.
That was all right though.
That was all right.
For 1 hurl.
Yep. Mike is broken now at the end of this turn, so let's see what happens priority-wise, and go from there. I got a 4. I have priority.
I already know what you're gonna do.
Yeah. So I decided not to charge anybody this turn. So Mike needs to make a courage test.
So you have with the leader.
Yeah. So you got to start with him and everybody within 6 inches if he makes it.
I can't see.
That's a 7. So you have to earn your only 1 will point. Yep. So we'll measure, see who stays in, and go from there. So these 3 wargs and Raguk stays, or sorry, Kardash stays and gets in on somebody. Warg's gonna roll for his courage. See what happens. He's staying. And he's charging in on Angrod. Oh, all right. On Urian. Capril.
Oh, he stays.
He's staying as well. He's going to move up his 6 inches. These guys over here.
Back spear with no helmet.
Yep. He's gone.
I think that's Durak with the shield.
This guy? Okay. Yep. Gone.
Spear.
Yep. Yeah, he's staying.
He is staying.
This guy with the sword. He's staying as well. That's not bad. In the moving phase, this is what it looks like. So we got these 2 guys that moved up because they passed. Cave Troll moved up, and then all these guys were charged by wargs. So this guy was charged by 2. Cuthalion was charged by 1, and then Nailoth up there was charged by 1 as well, which was Calvary. So that sucks. So we'll come back with combats next. Kardash versus Nailoth. So let's see what happens. I'm shielding. That's cocked. Oh, double 1s. No. Double, oh, that's a 4 you get it anyways. So you need 5s. Yep. There he is. So let's see if Fate Point, roll again, see if it matters. It does.
Matter, actually.
Fate Point! He's good.
Nice.
He's just knocked to the ground. Erdane versus a war here. You get a 2. I get a 5, I take it. And let's see if I can kill him, needing 4s. So he is dead. Urian here is going to shield up against 2 wargs. Let's see what you get. You get a 5. I get a 5. I take it and push it back. Cuthalion up against 1 warg. Both fighting regularly. 5. I take it. Let's see if Cuthalion can slay on a 5. It does not. Priority. Here we go. I want it again. I get a 6. Let's see what happens. Okay, so during the movement phase, the only guy that I charge so he doesn't have to make a courage roll for keeping, forcing him to make a courage roll to keep these guys is Kardash, because now he can't make a courage test, so these guys all have to make courage rolls or else they flee automatically. Mike, it's your movement, and my guys just sort of moved up this way.
We'll just do the front warg and then go down the line.
Absolutely, front warg first.
Yep.
Ooh, he's running.
He's gone.
Yep, so he's gone.
Next warg.
Yep, right here.
Yeah.
He's courage 2, he stays. So he would move him. Whoa, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, into Cuthalion. You don't like him, eh?
Well, he's got no shield.
That's true. That guy there. He's running.
Yeah.
Cave troll.
He's probably gone.
Yeah. He's running.
No, he's gone.
Oryx over here. First one stays.
Won't make it in time.
Second one. Yeah.
They're gonna be two.
He runs.
He definitely runs. Double ones.
Kardash is up against. We're gonna start at that combat first. So we have Elwing with 2 attacks, Aradir with 1 attack, supported by Nailoth. So Nailoth is gonna be the gold. Aradir is gonna be the red, and then Elwing will be the gold or the silver. Sorry. Let's see if I get a 6. Oh!
Come on, heart of the dice.
Oh! You somehow.
It's just a beast.
Just get that, okay?
I will strike at the lowest defense.
Let's see,
D6.
They're all D6.
Oh, are they? Okay,
yeah. So what one do you want?
It doesn't matter.
Well, you gotta choose, because you rolled a 5. That is enough to wound.
It's not a wound. Strength 3 and
strength 4 on the warg.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying you have to choose.
Okay, left guy.
Okay. Aradir. Aradir. Let's see. Fate! He makes it, so he's good.
I mean...
This combat is going to be Cuthalion versus a warg.
I forgot about the warg.
So we get a 5. You get a 3. Cuthalion needs a 5 to wound. No, he needs a 4 to wound, because he's strength 4.
Strength 4, doesn't he?
And he rolls a 1. Boo. I should have... Okay, here we go. Priority next turn. I got a 5. What do you got? You got a 2. Alright, we'll come back after movement.
Assuming you're right.
So here I am. I decided to charge those guys just to get the experience. We do need a courage test on this guy, and he does run. I'm going to sort of play it out because I want to try to get the kill here.
Yeah, get some experience.
So I'm going to start with the wild warg first. So Cuthalion's going to be gold. We got Angrod with 1 attack. He's going to be Blackfyre. And then the red will be Urian. So let's see what happens. What do you get? You get a 4. I get a 5. I do take it. Yeah, it was close. You are trapped, so I'll roll this twice. Alright, so, we have Cuthalion will be gold, so he gets 1. Let's see if anybody else gets a wound as well. So, as well as Angrod gets a wound, so I'll decide who gets those out of those 2. I'm giving Cuthalion that roll there, or experience, so then we're going to go right into the next fight. I'm going to need some other colored dice. Give me 1 sec. Alright, so here's the dice. It doesn't really matter at this point in time what happens. Your fight what?
I'm on fight 3.
Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter. So the only ones that are maxed...
Can you bring the wards fight value in too as well? Oh no, they're fight 3 anyway.
They're fight 3, so...
I was thinking of something.
Yeah, so let's see what I get. Oh! 4 highest. You have 1 die. You have 1 die. Can you win it? You do! You do somehow.
Of course I win that.
Somehow. That is crazy.
Of course I
who are you going to go after?
Who's got lowest defense? Him?
Him.
Alright.
Yeah, so you're going to go after...
I can't believe that.
You're going to go after Eridane. And you're not going to get him. Here we go, priority. You got it. You need to make a courage test, though, dude.
Maybe you won't be charging.
Maybe. I was hoping to be... no, I'm not charging.
Okay,
he runs away. So I was trying to get the experience, though. So we'll see what happens.
I'd rather not have him on the rolling chart. He doesn't.
Absolutely. So the game's theoretically going to end when I have nobody left on the board. So these 7 guys gain an experience point for getting off the board as part of the Hold the Line mission. So we'll come back with the War's Aftermath stuff next. Alright, so here we are going into the War's Aftermath. So we got to start off with injury. So I'm going to go through the High Elves, then I'll go through the Wandering Host of Thranduil's Halls. So Fingrel, who is a warrior, is the only guy that died from the High Elves army. Surprise, surprise. So 2d6, and let's see what he gets. Alright, so he's fine with a 9. So he's full recovery. Experience for them. We'll calculate that next. So for the high elves, they have 3 guys that are got enough experience to level up or progress this round. So we have Kuthalion, who is now sitting at 28 experience. He got 5 experience this mission. So let's see what happens with him. He is the shooting guy, so he's going to roll on the shooting progression chart. So here we go.
What do you get?
He gets a 3, which is shot.
So the shoot value goes.
He can't increase it, so I get to choose what I want.
Something.
So, seeing as how I already have max 3+ shooting, I get to choose what I want from the column. So I'm going to choose special rules. So I get to roll now on the shooting skill chart for Kuthalion. So he gets a 4, which gives him Seasoned Archer. The hero may still fire their bow even if they've moved their full movement, which is what I was hoping for. Really good, so yeah. He is a Seasoned Archer, can move his full 5 inches because he has a lag wound, and still shoot with a -1. Angrod up next is going to roll on the combat progression, so let's see what he gets. He gets a 4, which is attacker wound.
Nice, that's what you needed.
I think attack would be better.
How many attacks does he have?
He has 1 attack, 1 wound.
2 attacks is pretty good with elves. That's what.
But if you take him out with shooting, you know what I mean. That's my big thing.
Yeah.
So I might, you know what? I'm gonna give him a wound. I'm gonna give him a wound. I'm gonna give him a wound. He's gonna survive and give him a wound. And we got to see if Fingrel gets progression. Here we go. So hopefully for 4 higher. All right, he is promoted. Let's see what he can turn into, if anything. So Fingrel here doesn't get any progressions with his roll of a 4, so he stays exactly the same. So they get 4 influence. So we'll see what I do with that. Okay, so going into the next mission, this is what the Rivendell force looks like. I do have 6 influence with them now, so I'm gonna roll on for reinforcement and see what happens. I'm hoping for another Rivendell Knight for them.
3 influence to boost.
Exactly.
So you'll probably get 1.
It's a 1.
Of course.
Of course. So
you can get up to High Elf Warrior with Elf Bow.
With Elf Bow,
or Spear and Shield.
I already have 3 bows, so I theoretically could take it.
Spear and Shield or Elven Blade would be not bad too.
I think the Spear and Shield might be better.
That's what I think is the best option.
So yeah, I'll use.
I can't believe you could have won.
That's terrible. I'll use 2 to give it another Spear and Shield into. Yeah, and I'm going to use that 1 to buy Kuthalion and Elven Blade as well. So, all right, Elven Blade for Kuthalion and Spear and Shield. So for the Rivendell faction, we added the Elven Blade onto Kuthalion, and then Tothriel is the new elf with Spear and Shield there. And these guys now going into the next battle will be sitting at a company rating of 263. So we'll do the Wandering Host next. Here we are with my 6 guys that are injured from the Wandering Host. So we got Idril first. So he is one of my heroes. He needs to roll 2d6 and see what happens to him. So he has an 8. He makes a full recovery, which is fantastic because he will be leveling up with that. Next, I have Feanor over here. Let's see what happens to him. 5. 5 is a leg wound. That isn't good. Galadane is next. He's not a hero, so we'll see what happens to him. He gets an 8, so he makes a full recovery. Then we have Tolkien. If he survives, he will be leveling up. He is 11, so he makes a full recovery.
Get influence points for that D3.
Celistar here. I'm hoping he survives as well. He gets an 8, so he makes a full recovery. And then we have Boreal, who gets a 10 and makes a full recovery. So here are my 4 guys that will be leveling up. So Arondir here is now sitting at 27 experience. We have Feanor who's sitting at 16 experience and received the leg wound. We then have Boreal who's sitting at 5 and Urian who's sitting at 5 as well. So we're going to start rolling for Arondir. I want to give him a combat progression roll. Let's see what happens. So 2. Strength/defense. Strength has already been up to 4.
So D7.
And he already has defense that went up to 6 as well because he improved his defense already.
Oh, he doesn't have a shield.
So attacker wounds.
Goes for that, then.
I'm almost thinking wounds.
What has he got? 1 attack?
He has 1 attack.
2 wounds isn't bad.
He has attack, but he also has knife fighting. So if he's charged more than 1, because he's a ranger, right? So I'll give him 2 wounds. Arondir has 2 wounds. Feanor is going to go combat. See what happens to him. He gets a 2, so strength or defense. He has heavy armor and shield. Let me see what happens. Fëanor decided to go with strength increase, so he's now strength 4. I then have Boreal, who needs a promotion, so 4+ is what I'm wanting. He gets he's a hero, nice. So he gets fate point. And then we have Urian, who also leveled up, hoping for a 4 higher, and nothing.
I was like,
here we go. I have 6 influence now, so I'm going to see if I can get off. So get off. I want a 6. I want a 6. Are you serious? Are you serious? That is garbage.
Mirkwood Rangers.
Garbage. So I'm not going to roll again on the progression chart. I'm going to save my other 3 influence points, because if I next match hopefully win and I get more, that's the hope. Let's see what the die roll would have been. It's only a 2, so yeah, I'm glad I didn't roll. So after this, I have my whole entire force back at full strength, including my archer and well, which is pretty decent for me. And so these guys now at full strength are sitting at a company rating of 283. So we're going to roll for injuries and such for Mike's heroes and progression rolls next. Here we are. Need a hero injury roll for
come on,
Raguk. Let's see what happens to him. So 7, he's full recovery.
Oh, nice.
And so did he had an arm wound?
He did.
So now he has his shield back anymore. Or he has his shield now. Yep. And these warriors here, what happens with them?
Alright, start, we'll just go left to right.
Yep. He misses next game.
That's my...
That's your tracker.
Yeah.
Next guy, he's good. 8. On a 6, yeah. Axe guy, he misses next game as well.
Wait.
This guy here, and he's fine with a 6.
Warg Rider.
Warg Rider. You want this guy to stay around, so 9, so he's good. And last guy for injury is 7. He's also good.
That was close.
These guys have all leveled up, and so let's see what happens with them for promotions and stuff like that. Who are you going to roll for first?
I'll do Kardash after.
Okay,
he's a
so
show.
who are you rolling on?
We'll go with, I forget his name. Durak.
Okay. Durak?
Let's see. Nothing.
Nothing.
This guy needs a 6.
Nothing. 5, nothing. Because he can't be promoted.
Yeah, only these 2 can be promoted.
Okay.
Wait, did I do that?
Okay, who are you going to next? That guy here? Rumbadool? Nope. Oh, you needed a 6 for a hero.
Alright, moment of truth.
Yeah. See if he gets...
He gets a hero!
He becomes a hero! You can buy him a word now, though.
I know.
Yeah.
The one I don't want.
I know. You get another hero, though. That's good. That's good. Whoa. And this guy here, what does he get?
Let's see if he gets it.
No. Kardash, he's going to be rolling. You're going to be rolling on what chart for him? First progression?
Combat progression.
Alright, let's see what he gets. Gets a 6. That's might or will. You already have max.
3, so he has to take will.
Will, yeah. That's not bad. Gives him a little bit more staying power, I guess. So, we will come back with the after action report next. Okay, so Raguk, Mike, you decided to buy him a warg, eh?
I did.
So we don't actually have a model for Raguk yet on warg.
No, we'll have to
so we're going to use this guy until Mike gets one made. So that's going to be Raguk on warg. Alright guys, welcome to the After Action Report. You just saw the match between Mike and I and the Elves, or the Wandering Host of Thranduil's Halls, and the company from Rivendell, going up against your Malice of Angmar orcs with some allies of Felwargs and Cave Troll. So the Elves were able to get off the board.
They were.
Thankfully.
Just barely.
Just barely, because it was getting sketchy. Yeah. You needed to kill, it was one more guy. One more guy. To get me broken, because I was at so one more guy I would have been broken, and you were broken, and
I was surprised I passed that many courage tests.
You did well. You did very well with passing all those courage tests. It was good. You know what? That was a fun match. It wasn't too lopsided. You know what I mean? And the cave troll did come in and hurl somebody, which was awesome. It was good. It was good. Awesome. You took out 2 guys with it, so it was pretty handy. So pretty handy. I thought it was a lot of fun. So so I guess they move on. And so as they're fleeing, they are looking for cover and looking for a place to regroup, regain their strength before they move on. And Aradane might be leading them in a certain direction.
Yes.
Mike, thank you for coming, dude. Appreciate it. Guys, please make sure you check out the Patreon link below. Please also remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.
Ignite your hobby.